YouTube? This is Vargas, recording still from the Vargas Vault. 2.0, this is Vargas Vault 2.0. Eventually we'll record in Vargas Vault 3.0, but that will be somewhere down the line. But I want to share with you, because it's that time again. It's that time again to record the latest pickup video. So I want to talk about all the stuff that I've picked up recently, DVDs and some CDs, because yes, I still do buy physical media. I still buy CDs, I still buy DVDs, and it's for the most part the only thing I'm buying recently. I'm not buying that many comic books. It's been 3 weeks since I've gotten a comic book, which really sucks because the new X-Men books I've heard are really good. But I'm not picking up that much. I'm only picking up Batman, Dead Man Logan, those dollar comic books when they come out, when there's one that I am interested in getting, and Doomsday Clock, which comes out whenever the hell it wants, but that's a different subject. But still very constant with my movies and CDs, so let's get started. Picked up Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith original soundtrack. This one's cool because it comes with a DVD. So it comes with a CD and a DVD. And the DVD is videos of them recording the songs for Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, I still need to get a couple more of those Star Wars CDs. Picked up Doctor Who Day of the Doctor. Bought this through Movie Freak Bazaar. I picked it up because I thought it was just Day of the Doctor, because I've never seen Doctor Who CDs, but it also comes with a second disc. This is a 2-disc, still sealed, that comes with Day of the Doctor and Time of the Doctor. Day of the Doctor is the 50th anniversary episode, where they bring in the 10th, the 10th and the 11th and the 9th. Wait, no, it's the 8th. The 8th, but an older version. So this one has 2, and the Time of the Doctor is the last special starring the 11th Doctor. Okay, on to some movies. I'm gonna try to breeze through this so I don't make a long video, because I think the shorter videos were better received. So somehow they made a newer version of this. So I was like, well, I've only seen the original, the remake, because this is technically a remake, once. So I'll get this, and then I'll eventually watch the one that came out this year. But this is Shaft with Samuel L. Jackson, and this is like a reboot sequel, because it does star the original Shaft, and Samuel L. Jackson is like his nephew, I think. But this is a new Shaft, so it's kind of like a sequel remake. So I thought that was interesting. Finally got into picking up The Graduate. I was holding out for a better version, because I have seen a couple of versions of this. I've seen one that has a CD with songs used in the movie, and I've seen one that has a lot more special features. But Movie Freak had this cheap, so I was like, I'll pick it up now, and it's The Graduate with Dustin Hoffman. Classic movie, it's been parodied and everything, most notably with The Simpsons. Also finally got a copy of The Book Thief. I've mentioned this before, I'm not a big fan of tragic war movies, but I've been picking a bunch of them, like Life is Beautiful, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, and that one was... Both of those movies were kind of tough, and this one's a nice story, but also, you know, just smashes in your face, bam, 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 this was bad, bam, this was bad, bam, this was bad, bam, and just really lays in the tragedy of the things, and it really also, not in the same scale as those two movies, but also has kind of like a really tragic moment that, again, I don't know, maybe because the other two were more gut-wrenching, but this one didn't affect me as much as the other two ones, but yeah. I got this one at a flea market. I was able to go to one, and it's sealed, still sealed. Didn't check if it's the widescreen, and this is Walking Tall with The Rock. One of his earliest movies, He did the Scorpion King, and then he did I think Rundown, and maybe this one before Rundown. I don't know, but this was his earlier work. And The Rock's pretty solid as an action hero. I like him. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the new one, Hobbs, and the one he's doing with in the Fast and the Furious one. This one I was really excited to get, but because I saw it, I was like, oh crap! I just checked if the CD was okay, picked it up. But then as I got home, I saw that it's really, really water damaged. The cover's really water damaged, and that super sucks. Because it has humidity and everything, but I've never seen this one on DVD on the wild, so I picked up The Ghost in the Darkness with Val Kilmer and Michael Douglas, and it's about this. I think it's a pack of man-eating lions that they have to hunt down. I remember this being really, really good. Been wanting to get it, but I've not been able to find one in the wild. And I finally did, but the cover's like really not super badly water damaged, but really has a lot of water damage. So if I find a better copy, I'm gonna have to upgrade. Picked up because I somehow find myself owning a lot of Ashley Judd movies, and she's a good actress. I really, really like her, but I forget that she made so many movies. So I saw this one, I was like, well, might as well pick it up for the collection, and it's Eye of the Beholder with Ashley Judd. I forgot this movie existed, to be honest. Like, last time I picked up Twisted, forgot that existed. But Ashley Judd was really big. She was in a lot of movies with varying quality of you know, whether they were good or not. Picked this one up for my wife because she likes movies based on Jane Austen. Pride and Prejudice. Can't talk today. With Keira Knightley is one of her favorite. Then Sense and Sensibility is also another good one. Picked this one up for her. It's Persuasion. I'm not a big Jane Austen fan. Oh, she also likes Emma. She really likes Emma a lot. But I picked this up for her, so you know, maybe she'll like it. One I've for some reason skipped on getting for the longest time. Because I've seen it, Movie Freak Bazaar has had it, but I don't pick it up. And this time I saw it cheap, I was like, well, might as well finally get to picking it up, and that's Menace to Society. It's a good movie. This one and Boys in the Hood, and which I don't own Boys in the Hood, actually. And another one I want to get is Dangerous Minds. I like these movies, but I don't know, I just never got around to getting them, I guess. Last video I showcased, I picked up The Outer Limits, which is really cool. This time I picked up the remake of The Outer Limits. It came out in the 90s, I think. It's The Outer Limits, but the 90s version, Season 1, with Leonard Nimoy, the guy that did the T-1000, and I want to say this is Alyssa Milano. If someone can confirm that, I'd appreciate it. Looks like Alyssa Milano. But yeah, this is it has 3 discs with 7 discs. It has 3 boxes with 7 discs. So yeah, really interesting that I found the original Outer Limits Season 2, and then I picked up the remake. So that's cool. One I've been trying to look. It's a dumb movie. I'm not gonna lie. But it has a certain charm. I remember seeing it when I was a kid. My parents rented it on beta. I'm pretty sure it was beta. It might have been VHS. My memory's not as good as it used to be. But I liked it. I thought it was weird and cool. And it's Mannequin with Kim Cattrall. And I don't know what happened to her. Kim Cattrall was really cute. She was also really cool in Big Trouble in Little China. But I don't know, something weird happened to her. And then this guy was in Star Trek Voyager as Ensign Parrish. But I remember this being a nice, quirky movie. It's about this Egyptian chick that through magic is sent into the future, but she's a mannequin, and only this guy can see her, so they have to break the spell. I remember liking it. Also, still working on my Disney collection. I picked up Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. Because I have Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and I love Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And this one's pretty cool too. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, where they make the newer son giant. and he's rampaging Godzilla style. I really like it. I need to get Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves. But I don't remember that one as much. I remember Honey, I Shrunk the Kids being my favorite one. This one being a cool one. But I don't remember Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves that well. Also picked up Warcraft. The movie based on the popular PC game and World of Warcraft. And I didn't see this in the theater, unfortunately. I really wanted to see it, didn't get to see it. Saw it, I think I saw it on TV with the wife, and I liked it. As a fantasy movie, I thought it was really cool. Not as familiar with Warcraft as I am with other fantasy stuff, but I liked it. I thought the CGI was pretty cool. The acting was pretty good all around. It has Tony Stark's younger dad. The set pieces are cool. As a fantasy movie, I really, really like this. So I had to pick it up. Super, super excited to have found this. I'm super hyped. I bought this with Movie Freak Bazaar. He had it in his special album. And it's Star Wars, the limited edition 2-disc set. Thin one. I'm pretty sure this was part of a box set. Because I have New Hope in the same way. But I have New Hope limited edition. I have Empire Strikes Back limited edition. I needed Return of the Jedi because this has the special edition and the original theatrical, no CGI special effects edition. And these are kind of hard to come by, from what I've heard. Movie Freak Bazaar brings them constantly, so I don't think they're that hard to come by. And before these came out, the only versions you can get were the VHS, which I also own. But yeah, this is before George Lucas started going crazy and just adding a lot of CGI to his movies. And I know they changed a lot on the Blu-rays as well. But the original theatrical cut, I have a lot of nostalgia for me. Because I saw the special edition in the 90s, but I saw this. This is I don't remember if it was E.T. or this. One of those two movies are the first movies I saw in the theater, but this is the one I remember the most. This is the one I always say is what got me to love movies, because I was blown away at how awesome Return of the Jedi was. I just love this movie. I love it. Empire, debatably, is the better movie. I'm not gonna lie, but for me, nostalgia-wise, Return of the Jedi has more sentimental value, and to finally be able to own another copy of the original theatrical non-CGI special edition is worth a lot to me, because I have the VHS, but I also want the DVD, and that's super cool to own this. So now I would only have to buy the Blu-rays to have all the Star Wars I want, but yeah. Picked up from Movie Freak Bazaar Bleach, episodes 256 to 267. Bleach was really cool, but like most animes, it just started getting too much into filler. I kind of lost interest in Bleach. Same with One Piece. And the last things I'm going to talk about is Doctor Who. Movie Freak Bazaar just bought a whole bunch of Doctor Who. 4 discs I got with him, and this one I got at the flea market. But picked up Doctor Who Series 2. This is the first season with the 10th Doctor, David Tennant. Picked up Doctor Who Series 3. Again with David Tennant and the Young Master. Picked up the complete, these are all complete, the complete Series 4, which was David Tennant's last one, and the complete specials. And this one has The End of Time, which is the last series with David Tennant before they replaced him with Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor. So I have now the complete 10th Doctor series. So that's pretty cool. I still need the complete 5th series, but I was able to complete the complete 7. This is Series 7 Part 2. So yeah, this is really cool. I am super happy to have this, because now I'm missing 5, so I have 6, 7 complete. I need 8, 9 Volume 1, and everything with the 13th Doctor. And because I was able to get through Movie Freak some older Doctor Who, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that was the collection pickup video. I hope I didn't go too far, but this time I had a lot of really epic stuff to talk about, I feel. Like always, I like to make the recommendation. I'm gonna go with Star Wars, honestly, because I've wanted this non-theatrical DVD for the longest, this non-special edition theatrical version for the longest time, and I finally have it, and it's awesome. I now have the complete Star Wars non-special edition theatrical cuts. Still debating whether or not to get the Blu-ray, because they changed a lot more stuff there for the worst. And I'm gonna recommend Doctor Who. There's a lot of Doctor Who, I'm not gonna lie. If you want to get into it, there's a lot to go through because the character's been around for so long. But I would definitely recommend the 10th Doctor and the 12th Doctor. If you want some good sci-fi with quirky characters, my favorite ones are the 10th and the 12th. The 10th and the 11th, I'm sorry. They're by far my favorite. And the 11th specific better for me because it has Amelia Pond and Clara Oswald, and a lot of people like Rose a lot. But I don't know, I really like Amelia Pond and Clara Oswald more. That's just me. You might like Rose a lot better, and she's a good character, but for me, those are my favorite companions. But until I see you all again, guys, this was Vargas recording in the Vargas Vault 2.0. Thanking you all, and thank you for all your comments, your shares, your likes, and everything that allows me to interact with you. But until I see you all again, this was Vargas, thanking you and signing out.